Welcome everyone to the Goddess Temple. My name is Chris. For today's message, what I have coming through, it's a little bit of something that I'm dealing with currently, and at the same time, I feel like it would add quite a bit of value to you as well. So, I was having a conversation with my friend, and she was, asking me a little bit of why the wood snake year is the way it is. Why is it unfolding in the way that it has, and why is it with such intensity that we're ending the year like this? Why? How do we let go and shed the skin that we have been carrying? That's the one thing with the it's so yes, it is the snake year, it's the shedding, but it's also the key word here, wood as in tree. The tree of life it's an ancestor. It's the ancestral memory of stories of being witnessed, of being seen, of being felt, of being grounded, of being rooted in what life is. And so, being in this place where you are healing, you're shedding, it's this the secrets, the pains, the turmoils that the ancestors have carried. All of this has to go. That's why it's so intense. Out of the other aspects of the snakes, right? The other aspects um, of the animals, of whichever creature it is, it's important to look at the elements. The thing with ancestors, they hold memory. They have tried something, and the success and failure of it is besides the fact. They tried something because it was an inspiration they got. Whether it be from a previous ancestor, whether it be from um, a past life lived, something that just was not completed. For whichever reason, all of these trials, it's come to a time that everything that has been tried, it's time to end it, to change and progress, not just on an individual level, but on a collective level, which is why it was important for us as a community, as a society, to shed, to let go, to witness and hold ourselves accountable for the way that we've showed up in life, and not just us, but for us to also hold our ancestors accountable for the way that they have showed up in life and the visceral impact that it has had. Because because a lot of them operated with such hastiness, and even that had to go. You could not move through this phase of shedding by forcing it, by pushing through. You actually have to sit with it and experience and feel the emotions, feel and acknowledge the memories stored. It's stored, these memories are stored in your DNA. It goes down to that level of subtlety. It goes deeper than the bones, right? This is what is coming through. And so shedding all of this, these ancestral woundings, these ancestral knowledge, this ancestral wisdom, this is what it means. Ancestors hold the key of possibilities. They hold the key of possibilities because new possibilities only come when old ones have been acknowledged, and tried. You can only experience the next phase, the new experience, after you have tried something that you normally wouldn't have. And the aspect of you that you may have not tried, you're trying it because it's not that you've missed the boat. All that concept of if it doesn't come to you, you missed the, that's bull. I'm sorry. That's BS. That's very what is it? It's almost it comes from a little bit of a scarcity mindset. The inspiration that comes through you, it's always there. It's not that it's fleeting. It's not that it has to come back. No, none of that. You don't have to reinvent yourself. None of that. It's just that it's a curiosity you have. The only thing is, do you still want to, like, are you curious enough to actually experience it? Are you curious enough to dive into it, to understand the depths of it, to become a master in it? That's it. If that curiosity dies down, okay, you let it go, you go do something else. And then at some point you're like, why didn't I do it? This is when you start researching. This is when you start healing. Because that's suppressed. That emotion, that fear, that anxiety, that limitation, it got suppressed. It got very muddied. And it got flooded with so many emotions, so many fears, so many ideologies, so many stories, whether it's yours or someone else's or something from someone else, like an ancestor, whatever the case is. This is where the healing happens. After you've healed, right? You're working through it, you're still striving for it, you're moving. After this is healed, what happens is this is when you figure out what it means for you to succeed, how it actually looks like for you to thrive. How can you succeed without pulling and breaking down someone? And the thing is, sometimes you actually might. You might just pull and break down someone. And you're not doing it out of malice, but it just so happens that what's truth for you and what's prosperous and abundant for you could be a failure and a devastation for someone else. Now, are you the cause for their downfall? Maybe yes, and maybe no. And that's the thing, it's a maybe. And this is where it becomes important to heal, because you get to cleanse off and see how and why you stepped in the way that you have, and to take responsibility for your actions, for the life that you are living, for you to be accountable for the way that you have showed up, and the way that you continue to show up, and the way that you continue to grow and expand and learn. It is up to you to meet yourself with where you are, because sometimes others may not be able to see you, and you may not even be able to see others. So it's only you that is there to discern and understand how to exchange with the world around you. And so when you're doing this, of course, you have community, you have friends, you have healthcare professionals. There's so many available resources to connect with yourself, to have a safe environment where you get to explore even these aspects of the mind, of the spirit, of community, and truly create something that works for you, not because it triggers you, but because it encourages you to face the scary things of life. It's a lifestyle direction that is matched. And it's important. It is important. And these little information, these little codes, these little information is what is held within the ancestors. These are partially the teachings that the ancestors have, and they love sharing this. And so you're always welcome to have that conversation with them, to see how to create it, to build it, to grow it, to develop it, and continue to put together what is necessary for not only you as an individual, but you as a valuable participant and member of community, of society, of this earth, and of your lineage, right? You're bringing together all of these forces and you are cleansing it. And I feel like that's really what it is. This year was a true cleansing of the lineage, a shedding of the impacts that are created from ego, from ancestries, from unconscious unconscious behaviors and aspects, right? Unconscious thoughts, unconscious stories, and unconscious possibilities. To see how, to have one, we had the courage to lean into it, but second, it's also a courage to clean it up and to be in integrity. And so, not only are you, as a living ancestor, cleaning up and holding your ancestors in integrity, but you are also holding yourself in integrity. You're holding them accountable. You're holding yourself accountable. Life is valuable, it's precious. It hurts. It can genuinely, viscerally hurt to harm another being, another creature, another soul. And so this is what we are reminded of in this ending. And to take these lessons and these stories, not to hold on to them or put them into a bag and carry them along, but to know that when it's time for you to move through these woundings that you don't know how to move through, that you will be presented with the medicine when it's time for you to integrate it all. This was just a wake-up call. The true life and evolution that you are here to experience begins now. And so with that, I am going to be leaving the message here. I wish you guys all the best, and I will speak to you soon.